Hi there, student from Religion of the World 35. I'm just going to explain to you what to expect in this course and how to do well in it. So first things first, here's my contact information. This is where you can actually find all the essentials to how to contact me, from my text number to my email, and even the link if we need to do a video conference. Here is my office hours. Keep that in mind. You can still send messages, but I won't reply probably the next day if it's an office hour day. Comment box, essential, because this is where you're going to be like in a hallway in a school where you can actually talk to others and you be appropriate to all your responses. And this is where you would write in and save comment. So I've already started a discussion about what's your favorite food. Calendar. These are the due dates that are going to happen in the course. So keep in mind, stay on par with it. And the first one comes up is lesson 1. So that's one of the things. Do sign up for Religion of the World 35 Remind app, and because it is essential for the entry quiz. Prayer board, if you have something to pray about, do click on here and it'll help you through that. And the division theme this year is right here. Even tweets by the Pope is there for you if you want to read them. So under the teacher and student introduction, do welcome, as I say right there. Do watch my introduction video, and then do introduce yourself to the class. To do that, do answer the following questions. Do it on YouTube. Sorry, you don't have to do it on YouTube, but you do have to use your video to actually upload your comments and so forth, and if you don't know how to do it, do use YouTube to watch that video to help you on that. Do click on here. If you don't want to do that, you could use Adobe Spark. That's another way to actually upload all your questions and so forth. That is considered one of your marks, so just giving you a heads up. Under the course information, this is where there is a book where it tells you all the expectations in the course. That gives you a real breakdown, assessments, and evaluation, how I'm going to be marking you, the timeline, and so forth. The timeline is also found right below that, course information, the due dates. So do click on that. It tells you the due dates. Do print that off to help you on that. Assessment technology is there to help you do successfully in this course. If you have any uploads and so forth, how to do it, and use other programs that help you through it. How to submit assignments, do take the time to go over that, because this is an important document and it explains how to use other features that Moodle has. Plagiarism, do take the time to read that, because it is important when you cite things and so forth, and how to do that correctly. Student information questionnaire has to be done to move on in the course, so do take the time to do that. So entry quiz, this is where you have to get 100% on it. This won't open unless you complete all of the following. So that tells you when you don't complete one, do click on it and then do course information. You might have to go through all the pages, just giving you a heads up. Under the entry quiz, so this is where you need to get 100. If you don't get 100 the first time, no worries, do it again. And then you might get 100 the second time around, and so forth. If you don't, you do it the third time until you do. Once that's done, you'll realize lesson 1 will open up, and every lesson will look something in this similar format. There's the web lesson. Do read the material there. Then you could do the actual journal, because you can't do the journal unless you go through the web lesson, because there's the questions in there. And then the assignment is found right after. So you need to get 50% or more in the assignment to open lesson 2, and so forth. And to get 50% or more in assignment 2 to open lesson 3, and so forth. Now, what is chapel time? One of the things that you can do if you're an ND or St. Joe student is spend time on one of your free blocks. And if it works out to be one of those 3 dates, select the date under the sign up here, and then join your youth minister in chapel time for that. Just giving you a heads up, and you can be exempt from an assignment. Under the community service project information, this is where you will be volunteering 10 hours of your time. And there's a list of things which you can do to volunteer and so forth. So you can get all that information in the project information package, just giving you a heads up. So, but there are 2 things you need to complete to get the marks before you start your actual service project. Ideas for service project. This is where you're discussing others in the class to get a better understanding. And then the statement of intent is another way where you can actually inform others, inform me actually, to approve your actual volunteer hours. And then you can submit everything right in here. It gives you the instructions, and don't forget to do reflection. Okay, so that is in a nutshell what the course I'm expecting you to do. If there's any questions, don't hesitate to let me know. But have a great term here. Bye-bye now.